everybody, and welcome. We are doing a YouTube live today because I cannot sit any longer with you guys not knowing what our sale is, and it is a 70% off sale. We've never done anything like it on Scrapbooking Coach. We want you to get these 3 kits for the price of 1. So if you are jumping on, there are links below this video for you to go and grab your kits today. But I'm going to show you some demos. I'm going to show you what you're going to get inside your kits, and I'm just going to give you lots and lots of ideas today. So if you're a scrapbooker or a card maker, I've got card making covered today with the 70% off. Don't worry, you're in there as well. This is US-based customers only. At this stage, you've got Create and Craft on Monday. If you're in the UK, don't worry, you won't miss out on some savings. There's a store-wide discount for you guys. So let's get back to this buy 1, get 3 kits because it's ridiculous. But first of all, I am going to show you and give you a little look at what I've created using these kits, because sometimes when you see the beginning product, you're like, oh yeah, I like that. But what can you actually create with this? And again, that's going to be covering card making and scrapbooking today as well. So let's jump to my overhead, and I am really quickly going to show you what I've created. Now, this is one of the kits you're going to get. If you know and you've been with us for a long time, this is Rustic Recollections. It's absolutely gorgeous. And here's some of the layouts I've created with it. So some bright light layouts, some beautiful, I've got a baby layout here. I've then got this lovely vintage layout with my sister and an old photograph of my sister. Then I've had so much fun with this kit. You can see just how much fun I have had. There's just been so many ideas. A boy layout here that I've created. This is where we went to see Harry Potter, bit more masculine. And then these are my flip ones that I wanted to show you, because these were a big hit when I created these. There's so much in them that you can create, all using Rustic Recollections. So that's the first one. That was a Thailand trip. And this is the versatility of these kits. I've created a holiday tropical island there, and I'm creating a school one, so a full first day of school photographs for my 3 children. So you've really got so much that you can create. It doesn't just have to be, you know, what I'm creating, for goodness sake. You've got way more imagination than I have, but it doesn't have to be one way. You have so much. And I would say that if anything, it's this kit that's going to give you lots and lots of options. Because now let me just show you this kit. While I'm showing you that, I feel like I need to show you what you're going to get in it, because then you can see why I've created such versatile pages. So you get a sticker sheet for your titles. You actually get red ink. Don't do red ink. I don't do inks in my kits anymore. So this is the last one. So grab that. You've got, look at all these. These I've painted up various colors, and they really are fantastic. You've got hearts, you've got flourishes, you've got 3 different flourishes and 3 different hearts. You get the heart lace, which is gorgeous. But let me show you the stamps. I'm going to put a bit of white under here for you, because in this you've got your geometry style stamps, your ballerina, little slippers there. You've got love you, free spirit moments. Then you've got a bit of texture with that hexagon, the film strip, and the dragonfly. So you can see how much you can create with this. It's enormous, really is enormous. Okay, so they're the stamps. You get a stencil set, a stencil as well, a large one that you can do lots and lots of different things with that. You can stencil them out and then cut them out. But let's take a look at that paper. You've got the dragonfly paper in there. You've got those florals with the peonies. They're beautiful. Polka dots, more florals, and the lovely foliage that goes with it. So important to add that. Now you've got a whole sheet of that geometry paper. Like I say, you're covering off lots of different ones with this kit. Ballet, mathematicians, you know, Harry Potter. I did a Harry Potter one with this one. You got your hearts. Look at the hearts. I love them. And look at the reverse side of those hearts. I have used this paper non-stop, and it goes beautifully with that rustic red. It's absolutely fantastic. Wood grain, hexagon, male. Well, no, I don't want to say male because girls play sport too, but a real dark paper there with some football elements on there, some running, some cups. Really good for like sports. So that's that one. That one's called Rustic Recollections. You get this in the bundle. So there's what I've created with that. Now I'm going to show you the next one that's on sale. I'm going to show you first of all what I create, and then I'm going to show you what's inside the kit. So it's really important that you can see what I've created. This is about fun. This one was released in July this year, and it is all about celebrations, party, having fun. July 4th, bonfire night you can include in there. Lots and lots of different things. So let's take a look at what I've created with this. I have covered my lots and lots of different holidays we've done with the family. Let's get started. Here you can see there's that stencil. I'm going to show you the next stencil that comes in this kit. You've got vellum. You've got lots and lots of goodies in there. Look at the colours, the vibrancy of colours. You've got beautiful vellum. So this was an LA trip, so that's fun. Here, it's all about colours, okay? So if you want to get these, I'll just recap if you've just joined us. It's 3 kits for the price of 1. This is one of the kits that you're going to get. That is 70% off, okay? So don't miss out. This is limited stock. It's not forever. This is just a Black Friday sale, okay? So jump on board now. Now, look what else we've got. Let me just remind you, the link is in below this video. I'm going to be creating a little layout with this. Look at the colours. They're just so bright. So beautiful. Really, really, really lots and lots and lots of different things that you can create with that one. Now let me show you the detail of this. Oh, not that one. Can't give you a sneak peek of that one just yet. This one's called the Bright Vibes Kit, okay? Get the washi tape. You've seen me use some of the stamps there with the title. You've got that fabulous firework stencil. You've got your hashtags. In fact, you've even got black heart paper clips. I'm not sure where they've gone. I've probably used them because I love them so much. You've got the vellum, which has got words all the way through it. It really is gorgeous, that. And then this amazing stamp set, focusing on party and texture. That's what that one's all about, party and texture, okay? Now let's take a look at this paper, because this is beautiful. We just had it on Create and Craft, and it's absolutely stunning. Look at the florals in there. Really, really, really lovely, lovely. Look at that. That's probably my favourite. Against the black and white of those roses, that's a page already done, you know. Then this is another one of my favourite, that notepad paper. And then you've got all those colours. Really, really beautiful, bright, lovely, lovely, lovely. So that's what I created with that. And I don't know whether you can hear it, but this isn't thin paper, guys. This is thick paper, over 200 GSM, this paper. And also, I have to tell you, these paper designs are unique. You cannot get them anywhere else. They are created by me, and they're created for scrapbookers to really get the most out of their kits. All of the designs, the stamps, every element is put together lovingly by me every single month, unique. And you are getting a steal today with 3 kits for the price of 1. It's crazy, it's ridiculous. Let's go on and have a look at the 3rd kit that you get in this bundle, okay? This, I'm gonna show you, because I haven't even had a chance to put mine into an album yet, so I'm gonna be showing you these. This has to be my all-time favorite kit, okay? My all-time favorite kit. This one is called Gothic Kitchen. Okay, and it is absolutely beautiful. Again, this is 70% off because you're getting 3 kits for the price of 1. So you're getting 3 kits. No, I'm not getting 3 kits. 70% off. So you're getting an amazing, amazing deal with this. So you've got your photo wedges in there. Let me show you the pages, what I've created, and then we can go in and have a look at the kit. So this obviously was a Halloween layout. But you didn't have to create a Halloween layout from this kit. I've created a beautiful wedding layout here with some of the florals, and you'll get to see those in a minute. So that's a wedding layout over a Halloween layout. Then I've really gone in rustic with this. And of course, it's got a Halloween style to it, but it's very, very rich, that one. And here I just created, we were up in Queensland where there's crocodiles. So many different layouts you can create using these kits. They don't have to be a one way. Okay, that's that one. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, this one's come off. I'm gonna glue that one right before we move on. I do not want that missing. I'm going to make that a bit wonky. Halloween again. So definitely a Halloween vibe. Look at this one with the bats. I've even created a little shaker with my bats there. Super cute. I'm going to show you how to do, well, what made that. But look at this. Super cute. My scary monsters, a little Halloween tag. And this was, because it's all about jam as well, Gothic Kitchen. I know, bit of a weird mix, but it makes total sense in my mind because autumn and Halloween and pickling all is the same thing in my house. So that's what we've got there. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, so you're desperate to have a look at Gothic Kitchen because it has been a big favorite of a lot of people's. And I will be creating a demo, don't worry. You will see demos on each of these because I want you to get some fun inspiration out of this. So once you get those 3 kits through the door in your big box that you'll be unboxing and opening, you'll be able to create what I've created today. I've got some nice, quick and simple takeaways for you. So just stay tuned for that. If you just joined us, remember this is the Black Friday Scrapbooking Coach sale. Links below this video. Do go check it out. Go have a look. It's limited stock. It won't be there forever. It's just Black Friday, okay? Now let's take a look at the Gothic Kitchen. I know you're desperate to see this. We've just had Halloween. I can't believe that this one is in the sale because it's only last month that we were building this out. So grab this one if you really, really want something unique. Like I say, these designs, even the stamps, the letters, everything, you're not going to get this anywhere else. It is unique to Scrapbooking Coach, and today you're going to get it for an absolute bargain, 70% off. It's crazy, crazy. Look at those stamps. Like I say, not going to get anywhere else. You've got photo corners. I always include such unusual elements. Lots of people say that about our kits. They really are versatile. You've got a bit of chevrons and things there that you can really build out a bit of texture. You've got a mason jar, all part of the pickling theme. You've got those crazy, crazy bats. And then I've put some boot prints in there, all part of pickling. Don't you worry. We've got a huge chunk of this fantastic twine that really does look fabulous on Halloween pages or Thanksgiving pages even. You've got Thanksgiving coming up. This is the one to get for that as well. Vellum, look at the beautiful vellum. It's really, really lovely. Again, designed by me. You won't find it anywhere else. Now, remember that shaker I made in the mason jar? That's made out of these. You get an incomplete pack full of those. I can't guarantee your craft room will ever be the same. You'll be finding bats for a long time after. Now, let's take a look at this paper. Oh my goodness me. This is out of this world. So that's one side. There's the other side. Let's go through them one by one so you can get a closer look. So this is your tag one, okay? And I came up with the genius idea, yes it is genius, of a monster measure in scary meters here. So you've got that on your pages. We're going to probably be using that a little bit later. You've got your caution, got Halloween in that font. That's the font that you've got in the stamps. So let me show you that again. So you've got that forever. I always include lots and lots of stamps so that, particularly for fonts, so that you can use them time and time again. They're yours forever. You can't ever run out, and that's great. Every year you can use those for Halloween layouts. Look at the death mask. He's fabulous. And all these words, pickling time, keep out, the mason jar, beware, beware, and a little journaling tag down there as well. Let's have a look at what's on the back. What's really nice is that you've got some wood paneling on the back there as well. If you've just joined us, do check out the link underneath this video because this is the Black Friday sale and it's not going to be long before it's going to be sold out because it's such a steal. Okay, let's move on through this paper so you can see how gorgeous it is. Look at that. Look at the pink paneling. It is absolutely gorgeous. Got all the mason jars down the bottom there. Look at that. I mean, the contrast, in fact, I'll put two together, the contrast of that pink and that gingham. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What about this one? We have got the newsprint in the background with those mason jars in the corner, and on the reverse of that, you've got this lovely coral. Do one thing that scares you every day, Eleanor Roosevelt. One of my favorite quotes. But take a look at that. That is sharp, that black and white. It really does make a layout stand out. Okay, let's move through some of these. This one's kind of got some Gothic text on it and monster meter in scary meters. Again, monster measure in scary meters. Always do what you're afraid to do. Fabulous. Good quotes. And then look at that. There's those two coloured papers. So If you've got any questions or you want any information, do feel free to send, put the notes in below the video, and we will get to those as soon as possible. But shall we start on some demos so you can really get a look? Don't forget, link underneath this video for 70% off. All of those kits are 70% off. It's crazy. Okay. Now, I actually think what we will do is move to the card making first, because I haven't shown you any of the card making. So it's not just 70% off for the amazing scrapbookers out there. It is 70% off for the card makers. Now, let me show you what card makers get this time, because it is incredible. I'm going to show you these few things. Now, you get a Shades of Fun kit. A Shades of Fun kit is all about bright pinks, papers. It's yellows and greens. Really subtle, and you've got some fun embellishments to play with there. It's the Shades of Fun kit that came out of September for Scrapbooking Coach, and I have just thrown it in there as extra, because what you're going to get in the main bundle are these incredible stamps. Now, I have to show you these. I'll put some paper underneath. Look at those. Think of all the cards that you can make with those, whether it's thank you cards, whether it's Mothering Sunday, might be Easter. They really are lovely. Imagine colouring in all of those flowers. Now, this one's a bit dirty because I use it so much, but take a look at those texture stamps. I'm going to show you that now. In fact, oh, I haven't got I might go and get my card making, can you just go and get my card making box, and so I can demo those? Actually, no, don't worry, I've got it all here. I don't need it, it's fine. I'll demo that. And then, the most important part of this is the card making sketches book, because this is revised, gone through and just updated this and added so many unique and fresh ideas for your card making. You might have been card making for years. It might be in addition to your scrapbooking, or it might be your first love. Either way, whatever way, this is such a fantastic book. I cannot tell you the level of inspiration it will springboard your card making. And do you know the lovely thing about this book is that you will look at your supplies in a whole new way and go, oh, I've got a die for that. Oh, I've got a piece of paper that would look amazing for that. And oh, I know, I've got an embellishment sticker that would go wonderfully. It will reignite your stash, okay? Then you get, like I said, this was a throw-in because there was just, it's so much value, but I am throwing this in as well. Look at these. I just love these. Imagine those on a long card, nice long thin card. Look fantastic. This sort of shape. Excuse the fact that it's on, you know, in fact, there's a whole section of those shapes at the back of this book. Look. So your nice slim line, portrait or landscape style. Imagine sticking those glasses on there. So you've got that. They come down even to really small sizes as well. So you've got a nice selection of those embellishments. You've got some lovely frames that can act as cards themselves. I've actually trimmed the edges of those and had them open as cards. You can put some of those fabulous flowers that you have got here behind the frames. Let me show you that. The ideas are endless. You see these beautiful ones here? Let me put that behind. You could put those stamps in and they would look absolutely gorgeous inside those frames. So that you've got that. Okay, and then you've got some pegs, some fun pegs, brads, smaller glasses that would be great for some of those smaller cards. You've got this fantastic blue ribbon with the white stitching. It is gorgeous. Then, of course, you've got your stencils, but most importantly, I think for stamps, for cards, if you've got those stamps, you've got lots and lots of options for that as well. Oh my goodness me, should we do a quick demo? I'm just going to flick through some of these because I want to get to this page for card makers. It's great. You're going to get all this paper anyway. But look at some of these. These are fabulous for card makers. Nice little smaller sentiment sheets there. Look at the colours. They are. Look at the stripes. You've got everything. Look at the words. You've got loads. So I want to just, while we're on you card makers out there, I want to show you some of these textures that you can get, because the texture stamp is phenomenal, okay? It's absolutely beautiful, and I use this texture stamp on everything. Now, this is the first time you can get this one in the USA. It's only ever been available in the UK. I designed it very much thinking in mind, I want to create nice depth on my cards and my scrapbooking actually. And these are the things that I have been using and creating myself through my mixed media skills. And I thought, well, not everybody has mixed media skills, or maybe not, they don't want to get messy with all the splatters of paint. Well, this is fantastic because this actually means that you can do it without that. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's start off with that splatter that we just talked about there. This splatter one is fantastic. I might do it in, oh, let's bring out some pinks, shall we? I'm just going to do it with a bit of Kitsch Flamingo here. In fact, we might do several of these on the page, and I'm going to show you just how gorgeous this one is. Here we go. Going to add that on, and then you are left with those splatters. I'm going to show you a bit closer in a minute, don't worry. I'm just going to do a few for you so you can get a really nice feel for what it looks like. So this might house your sentiment, might sit behind your sentiment, might sit behind a whole other section of embellishment that you've created. But look at that, you've got splatters. And that is really, really good if you don't like creating those yourself, or it never goes quite how you want it. I'm going to layer it over the top with a little bit of purple as well. Okay, so you can see it in the darker color. I'm just going to keep going. Look at that. You will be able to build up and build up and build up loads and loads of colors. So that's your splatter. Okay, that's your splatter. Then, oh gosh, I've got so much to show you. I don't even know where to start with this, but this circle's pretty flipping gorgeous as well. This circle is amazing for sentiments. I'm going to put this in black over the top, and you'll see how lovely this actually looks. I'm getting into a bit of a mess here. There's so much going on. If you've just joined us, I am currently talking about the card making kit. This is 70% off. It's 70% off with our kits as well that I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to give you a little demo of the scrapbooking kits as well. So 70% off. The link is below this video. Grab yourself something from this amazing little deal today. It is really, really hot. That's the best description. Hot. And I know we're all going, well, you guys in the Northern Hemisphere are getting a little bit closer to winter, but it's getting hot down here. So I'm passing on some of that heat for you guys. So as you can see, I'm just adding a few different textures and different things like that that you can get from those stamps. And I've just basically just put everything on there, which is a good place to start, isn't it? It's a good place to start. But you can come in, you can add some of these in. Where are my smaller ones out of that kit? Here they are. So what you can do, which is really, really lovely, is you've got these as well, and you can actually paint those black. So there's little wooden glasses you can paint black, and they'd look absolutely lovely on there. Okay, so there's your texture stamp. That comes with the card making kit, and that is 70% off. You get the book and the stamps as a bundle, and I have thrown in the Shades of Fun, which is all of those beautiful papers that I've just shown you as well. So you get all of that in one. Now, let's jump over to a quick demo, moving back over to some of the scrapbooking things that you get. Let's just have a little look at what you can create with your Gothic kitchen. So here I've got, really, really simple. I've got a photograph. It's actually a postcard that I really, really love. And I'm going to make a really quick layout using, using this one here. Okay. So I'm going to start off with that black and white. Look how sharp that is. I'm going to add this photograph over the top. You can see how dark it is. Then what you've got here, which is super fantastic, I'm going to cut some of these off. You've got your, like, beware, caution signs. So I'm going to have them in there. I'm also going to have, in fact, I think I've got a few. So these are going to sort of sit over the top as if they're kind of banded up with your, look at this. Let's just add these in, okay? Really looks like it's, don't go in here. This is really dangerous and deadly. Then I'm going to add I've got some of this paper. This is really fantastic for your journaling and things like that. So I can have that and I can put that one in there and it looks super, super cool. Then what I've got, I might have the beware. You've got layers and layers of beware in there as well. So I might just cut some of those out. and just put them on here. And it's gonna look absolutely gorgeous, having these smaller elements just scattered around. Now, this is the kit that comes with, the bats. So of course you could add those elements in as well. So again, if you've just joined us, make sure you click on the link below this video. Hello everybody and welcome. It is such a wild, wild day for Scrapbooking Coach because we are selling off dirt cheap. Crazy cheap. This was only last month's kit. It's still hot off the press and we're selling it for an absolute bargain. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to cut out these letters. I really want you to see how gorgeous they are. Again, designed by me. Can't get this paper anywhere else. Can't get the stamps anywhere else. You really are in for an absolute treat with this kit. I know Halloween's over, but you might have all of your photographs that you still have to scrapbook. I certainly do. Thank goodness I've got a show next week where I can do a lot more using this kit because it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm just going through and cutting these up, and this is the joy, like I say, of these papers, is that you can go in and create whatever you want with them. I always do try and really get unique things, and I design them really specifically so that you can have so much fun and really create something unique. You might have been scrapbooking for a long time and you might not necessarily, might be stuck in a little bit of a rut sometimes, and we've done Halloween year in, year out. Well, this kit is unique. There's nothing like it on the market at all. And so I really do recommend, if you are in that rut sometimes that we can all get in, then a burst of inspiration that's going to come through your door is going to just set you back into that craft room and getting you back on track. And that's exactly how I felt. I got back off my holiday and I was a little bit in a slump, and as soon as I get the new kits, obviously I design them, and so I got it and I was like so chuffed. It really got me back in the mood for it. So that you are going to get in that mood. If you get this kit, you are going to get in that mood really quickly because it's such a stunning kit. So this is the Halloween one. I'm just have a look at what we can create here. There's so many different aspects. I haven't even used my stamps, but let me show you this. This is something that I did create. This is my little hex book that I created using this kit, and you can see how gorgeous it is. There's the stamps that come in the stencil. There's that twine. There's all of those stamps cut out there. I've even stuck the bats on the corner of that one, just added a bit of glue. And now you can take a look at those stamps. These are all the stamps that come in. There's your web, more of the stamps font there. And then all down the side is that book and skull stamp. There's another skull there. Look at the papers, and there's the vellum, layering that vellum over the top of the black and white. Massive pumpkin. How cute is that? And there's my man with the death mask. So really lots and lots of options with that kit. Now I am just very quickly, one final thing I want to show you is I'm going to do a little demo with the Bright Vibes kit. Okay, so you've seen Halloween there come together really quickly. It's 70% off sale today, so really exciting. Must grab this. If you're going to get anything from your Black Friday list, this is going to be the best value. That I can guarantee you. I can absolutely guarantee you this. 70% off. It's a nuts price. Okay, so 3 kits for $49. Cheap as chips. And let's have a look at what you can create with the Bright Vibes one. So this is the Bright Vibes kit. We've gone through, I've shown you some of the things that you can create with that. I've pulled out my scraps because I am literally have nothing planned for this, but I've got my scraps and I thought, you know what? I can create something with this. So I've got white paper behind, and the reason I wanted white paper is because I want to come in and add some of these in. Don't you reckon? Yes, you reckon. I do too. So white at the back, beautiful celebration paper there. What's on the back of that? Oh, let me show you what's on the back of that. I want a bit of both. So should we try and get a bit of both? Yeah, let's try and get a bit of both. Let's, what I think I'm going to do, I also design it thinking that you're going to want to help you out in what way papers go well together. I often include, or I make sure that the two-sided paper is what goes well together. Okay, so I'm thinking all the time about what scrapbookers want So I've just cut off those little pink strips off the back of that. But I don't want to be too, I can be formal. Let me show you formal, okay? This would be formal. Nice little edge. That's cute. But I'm actually going for something a little bit more fun, okay? So I'm actually going to just kind of do something like this. Haven't decided what. Then I've got that incredible teal that really is lovely. So we can add that on there. And then this fantastic photograph taken last New Year's. Look how lovely that is. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to come in and just try and find... oh, here it is, right in front of me. How organised am I? I'm going to use cracked pistachio, which is my closest to that beautiful teal that I've got. It's a little bit greener. But if I wanted to make it the same colour, I can go in with my cracked pistachio, which I'm doing right now, and then I can just go in over the top with a little bit of blue, just to make it a bit more tealy. So that'll look fabulous. So yes, this is for all of those. And have you seen how many stencils I've included? You've got so many. Just going to see if there's any blue left over in that one. Yes, there is. You've got so many stencils that you really can create anything. If you're into your mixed media, these kits are for you. They are not just stickers that you take out of the bag or out of the box. Have you seen our boxes, by the way? They're gorgeous. These are actual elements that is going to take your scrapbooking to the next level, that are going to help you design and create like you've never done before. And I really want you to take that to heart, because, you know, when you're showing your beautiful scrapbooks, you can also showcase your creativity at the same time, and these kits are going to take you there, because I always include instructions. And if you join our kit program and you're in our kit program, you'll know just how much love and attention I give to my kit members all through the year, with demos, extra demos. We have a crop along where we all chat and we talk about what we're working on. Honestly, there is so much love. It is unbelievable. Just going to make this a little bit thinner so I can see more of those stencil elements that we've created. I'm going to finish this one off for you so you can see how gorgeous and quick and lovely that was to create. I haven't even included my title, which I will be adding on. And then I've got all the texture as well. Oh my goodness me. I could come in, I've got the word joy. I might just quickly add that in because it's so, so lovely. If I got time to do that, I want to show you this. Oh, I could use some of those textures from the stamps, from the card making kit, but I won't mix it up. But of course you can buy both. If you bought both, you would be getting 4 kits. 4 kits. I mean, that's just crazy. You'd be getting 4 kits. You'd be getting your card making book. And you'd get particularly those texture stamps. In fact, I am going to use those texture stamps right now because I want to get those splatters in. So I am just going to mix it up. I know I'm mixing up. I'm using the card making kit with this, but let's just show you how gorgeous that can be. I'm just going to go in and carry on adding some of that teal in there. And I'm going to just really bring it out. So if you're scared, oh, it's got black. I accidentally put the black on. Well, if that's the case, it's got to be black over here as well. There we go. All right, so that is, and I haven't used my title. I could add these. Imagine a really nice New Year's Eve in this beautiful black and white stickers. Let me give you a little look at what that might look like. Do you know, I use my stamps in so many different ways, but New Year's Eve, I use the C, and then I put a little line through it to make it an E. Let me show you how I do that. All these tips and tricks you will get. Look at that. It's now a New Year's Eve one. Okay, that gives you an idea of what that can look like. Imagine that coming all the way along. You might add some more sentiments along there as well. And if you get the, the Shades of Fun has got a stamp set. Look at the stamp set with Shades of Fun. You can also type out everything using that as well. So you'll get that. As the card making kit. All right, let's run through exactly what you're going to get. I've given you a few demos there, so you really have got a bit of an idea of the amazing things you can create, simple, easy, colourful things that you can create. So let's just run through. I've got ink all over my hands, so let's be careful that I don't mess these up. Look at that. Look at those 3 kits. If you get that, that is so heavy. That is coming through your door, and it is such a steal. Can you remind me how much that one is for the 3 kits? Because I think it's $49, and I still can't believe it yet. It is $49. It's crazy. Oh, it's on the screen. You've got it on the screen. Right. Okay. This one. Oh, and free shipping. Look at that. There's a little free truck on your screen. You get free shipping. So that's $49 for all 3 of these that I've just put on my desk. You've seen how big they are. All 3. Unbelievable. Okay, Rustic Recollections. Probably some of my favourite papers, and I would say that this kit is one of the most versatile kits in terms of sports, ballet. You've got hearts. I've made a Thailand trip out of this one, and I've also made a starting school layout. So you've really got lots and lots of options on that one, okay? Stencils, stamp set, you've got your fantastic embellishments that you can add to that. So that's Rustic Recollections, you get 1. Okay, number 2, oh, I'm not going to show you number 2 just yet. Number 2 is Beautiful Life. We've just done that fabulous page, quick and simple, really easy. You can see why this one, it was so popular at the time. It's about bright colours, and it really does give you lots and lots and lots of energy just using this kit. So it might be good for the Mediterranean if you've been to the Med, you've got those bright blues that go with it. Might be good for, you might have celebrated 4th of July and still haven't scrapbooked that, or birthday celebrations. Beautiful, that's the vellum. So that's number 2. Number 3, 3 kits for the price of $49. You've got the twine. Look at that. Look at those stencils. You saw me use the stencils, how easy they are. Photo corners, just make everything snap. Can you imagine how good those photo corners would look on this? Hadn't even thought to do that. Let me show you how good that looks. Let me show you, whilst I'm here, how good that looks. Beautiful. It sets it off, particularly when Halloween might be darker photographs. That pop really, really helps. None of it's in position, but you can see, I might bring that a little bit closer, how that makes that pop. Amazing. So you get those in there. Have I just used, oh no, they're in here. Beautiful. You've got your fabulous stamps. Oh my goodness, those stamps are out of control. You've got those bats that I've made a shaker out of. You've got the vellum, which is really good for Halloween, adding that softer tone to really offset some of those harsher colours. They're really, really good for that. Let's run through the paper. Look, always do what you're afraid to do. And you've got caution, caution, caution. This is probably one of my favourite sheets with this. Halloween tags. If you've got any questions, jump in the chat, add them in. If there's anything that you want me to show you, any questions that you might have, it's free shipping. I need to remind you of that. Then please do jump in and add any questions that you might have. But really, today is all about you guys getting the best bargain that's going to kickstart your creativity. We're at the end of the year. It can be a little bit slow this time of year in terms of your brain. You're like, oh my goodness me, we're ramping up for Christmas, and you guys got Thanksgiving as well. Well, imagine receiving this and 3 packs to really sit down and treat yourself to the job and the hobby that you love. Then this is the way to go. So it's $49 free shipping, 3 kits. If you are a card maker, please don't forget, you have got the Shades of Fun kit, which is all the sunglasses and things like that. Those texture stamps that I use all of the time. And not only the texture stamps, you've got those beautiful florals as well. That is really worth having a closer look at. Let me just bring up my white bit of paper so you can really see how lovely that is. I haven't even used those stamps today. Those mason jars are beautiful for get well soon cards. They really are lovely. Mothering Sunday, Easter cards. Think spring, Maybe when you're in the depths of winter, that's not what you want to think about, but trust me, it will make you feel happy if you do. And the most important part of that kit, in my opinion, is this book. This book, I can guarantee you, will springboard your creativity. Are you still doing your Christmas cards? If you are, let me give you some inspiration by flicking through the Christmas card section. Okay, you might still be thinking, oh yeah, I need to do that. Oh, and I've got a die that is that shape. Or, oh, I could use the brick stamps that I've got to make that chimney. Or I shouldn't give you too many ideas, but I want to. There's a Christmas tree. You could stamp different Christmas trees. You might have a stamp for that as well. And you might be thinking, well, why do I need to use a Sketches book for card making? Well, I can guarantee you that the reason I use this time and time again is when I'm setting up and I've got somebody's birthday, or I've got, you know, a particular card that I want to create, and I'm a bit like, oh, I'm not sure where to start, then this is really helpful. It kind of shows you different ways that you can put your sentiments, put your colors, maybe even show your the direction of your sentiment. It might change them around, or the size. And don't think you have to just use it exactly how I've created. You might just use one element. You might just go, oh, I really love the idea of that ball, and I really love that bow. That can sit on there. I can have a nice, beautiful physical bow over the top, but I actually don't like that. I'm going to send that up the side, you know, so don't feel you have to do them word for word. Okay, so both of these bundles are limited stock. There are links in the description. You've got that. So make sure that you sign up for those today. Get in quick, limited stock on both of those bundles. This really is just a hot sell. So just go, 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 go. I am going to leave you all. Thank you all for joining me. I've loved being on the YouTube. It's fantastic. And I'll see you.